Good morning, gang. Hey, listen, I'm going to throw away my time for a minute. We'll talk about the Christian pole dancers later. I think that this Elizabeth Taylor thing is worth our time. And Tina, you know, you mentioned something to me a second ago when we had the story and we're all trying to figure out, is it real or is it not real? T said to me, well, what's happening on your Twitter? Because really, that's how we find out
a lot of times,
And immediately I went to my phone and I'd got like 50 tweets from people saying, have you heard this?
But there have been also, in the last couple of years now, we've had, you know, rumors about so-and-so dying. Turns out it was just an internet rumor. Which
is why you can go to Twitter now and you can find out, because people cite either CNN or
source,
CBS or whoever it is. And the post that I put up is the same post that I put up anytime anybody passes away, because maybe the dumbest thing that I ever read online was when Dale Earnhardt died at the Daytona 500. They started making T-shirts that said, "God must have needed a driver." Okay, so that's what I go with every time now. On my Twitter page, you'll note that I put R.I.P. Elizabeth Taylor, God must have needed a Cleopatra, because that's how I roll. And I was telling Marianne and telling Nick, we were talking about this, I'm not the biggest Elizabeth Taylor movie fan, don't know a lot about her movies, but what I do know about her, because she was a little out of my demo, my mom and dad took me to see like Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and Cleopatra, and I just sat through them. But what I dug about her was the fact her relationship with Richard Burton, because
it was so contentious. You know,
they were like Brad and Angelina before there was a Brad and Angelina. They were together, then they were in love, then they were fighting.
He had a booze problem. They were shooting that Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. They were fighting off the set. I mean, it was crazy.
And then they reconcile and they get back together and they're feeding each other grapes, and then you've got her whole relationship with Michael Jackson. The whole thing is weird. She's just Hollywood icon, Hollywood royalty.
She was 79. I know, this is, look at how, what a babe. I mean, man, she was just rocked it.
I mean, seriously.
Won 2 Oscars, by the way, so she had tons of talent, was nominated for a bunch of others. Cleopatra, you mentioned, Taming of the Shrew, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, whole bunch of other movies, and yeah, word we're getting out of Hollywood, Elizabeth Taylor, dead at the age of 79 years old.
We'll be talking more about that one today. I'll put it on our Facebook page as well, on facebook.com/GoodDaySacramento. If you have a favorite movie or any thoughts you want to post about Elizabeth Taylor, you're free to do that there. And you can email Don as well. If you'd like to email him, do that on our website, GoodDaySacramento.com. Just click on Don G at the top, and feel free to send him a note.
Who's in the door today, Marianne?
I can't tell who that is.
I got to put... It's Mel Gibson.
Oh, it's Mel and Charlie.
Oh, I see. They're M and they're C medallions.
They probably should be under house arrest at this point. You can catch the Don Geronimo Show, KHTK Sports 1140 from 12 to 4, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I'll be talking a little bit, I'm sure, about Elizabeth Taylor today. If we don't get it on today's show because of the weather and all this other news. Oh, here we go, coming up next.